I'll come back to you. SP Aggarwal, who is the principal of the college concerned, and we heard what he had said earlier a short while ago, is joining us over the phone line live. Mr. Aggarwal, could you first update us? Has this clause that there was a requirement for all teaching and non-teaching staff to mandatorily attend this certificate course been withdrawn now?
Well, there was nothing like that. There is no question of withdrawal also. Actually, the course was launched on the occasion of the foundation day of the college. Actually, we have launched one center, Bharatam, on Indian knowledge system. And governing body thought, let us launch a first course under that on Gita Jayanti Day, that is 22nd December. And we launched a course of academic discourse. It was not a Parvachan course. It was a academic discourse, how the Gita is relevant in today's education system. And it was part of NEP 2020. And it was thought of that first let us sensitize our own staff, teaching and non-teaching, so that they can, further go to the level of students and other sections of the society. And course was not only for teachers, it was meant for all the sections. So a lot of corporate people, other people have joined this course. So no question of mandatory, it was recommendatory that yes, if they wish, they can attend. And some of them are attending and some are not attending. So there is no question of
this was not mandatory to begin with, but there is some criticism coming in from a particular teacher's body that you have somehow misused your position to make this mandatory or to impose it on them. How would you like to respond to that?
Yes, let me tell you, it is just few teachers who are, always a good initiative is being criticized. It has nothing to do with anybody's freedom, nothing to do with any religion, nothing to do with anything else. It is just like like in a CNN you are working, and if something is decided, okay, let us do something. So it is being told to the employees that yes, please go ahead and do it. So that's what it is. It has nothing to do with that whether it is mandatory or not. There was nothing like that, and even all the teachers were given the option to fill the Google form whether they are keen. 50% of the teachers filled the Google form and they are attending the course, and they are highly satisfied. You can personally vouch. Come one of those days at 4:30 to 6:30. It is being organized by the best professors of the country on Gita, the relevance of Gita in modern society.
So, do you sense that there are some teachers who are just opposed to the idea of Gita being one of the course subjects?
That's right. That is right. I think this is the reason, and there are some sections of the people who don't want anything new to be learned by them. They don't want that, they should take some new initiative to the classroom, because most of the time I have seen students complaining that teachers are not giving anything in the classroom, and teachers are saying students are not coming. So it's a kind of a controversy. So we were trying to create a situation where pedagogy can be improved through Indian knowledge system in their specific domain area. Like if I am teaching management, I should use some of the text from there. If I am teaching English, some of the text there. If I am teaching political science, some relevance of these Indian traditional knowledges into modern education system. That's what education is. And that is why how we can differentiate our education with the world education. And also, let me tell you, this is in a line with the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. Only once we exclusively say yes, the traditional knowledge can be used in the modern system, it can be used in modern technology, we can make our country as developed country in 2047.
All right, SP Aggarwal, I do thank you for joining us. You're saying this was not mandatory to begin with, but this is something the college has started, and most of the teachers are attending. A lot of other non-teaching staff and others are also attending, and it has been successful so far. So only a few who are objecting for reasons best known to them. But let me go across to my colleague Shireen as well. So Shireen, the college principal certainly saying that there's no question of taking back this circular or notice because it was not mandatory to begin with, and it is something the college is going ahead with.
Well, I have the copy of the email in which the principal has categorically, in fact, asked that it is compulsory for the teachers to attend the certificate course offline mode. Rest of the teacher staff, it is also compulsory, but they can take a call whether they like to attend online or offline. Some of the senior colleagues are already registered, and please make yourself register for the certificate course. So, what SP Aggarwal, the principal of Ramanujan, has been saying that it is not mandatory, but a mail that was circulated to all the employees of Ramanujan College on 14th of December clearly states that it is compulsory. And that is the bone of contention that is being raised by the Teachers Association as well, that it's okay if you want to go ahead with some sort of a course, any sort of certificate course, but at the same time you cannot make it mandatory, and you cannot make it based on a revenue, because these certificate courses are based on revenue. There is about an amount of rupees 900 that each of the teachers have to pay, and this is going to be compulsory, is what the mail suggested, and that is why they have been making issue about it, and they have been demanding a withdrawal.
So is it absolutely certain, has the teachers body been asked that their objections are only that and not to the fact that this is related to Bhagavad Gita, that they are not opposed to the fact that Gita is being taught?
No, part of the argument that is coming in from the Teachers Association, their biggest problem is making something like this a mandatory course and asking all the teachers to attend it. Part of the argument that is coming in from the teachers is also that when it comes to teaching, their creative and the independent thinking is being attacked at the moment by actually forcing them to go through a certificate course. There are also teachers who have been suggesting for higher purposes, for higher promotion, if they don't attend this course, there could in fact be an issue later on, and eventually that is why they are planning to take part in this course. So there is, of course, to and fro war of words that is happening between the Teachers Association and the principal. Of course, the course is going to continue till 14th of January. We have to see whether this is going to be mandatory or compulsory. But like the principal has been pointing out that it is not, but the teachers claim that it has.
That it was asked to be mandatory.
Clearly claims,
All right, we'll wait and see what happens, whether there's discomfort because it's Bhagavad Gita and some are opposed to it ideologically or something else.